Hey, how's it going, fellow fantasy football owners? I'm Hussein the Brain. This is the fantasy guru, Mike Natal. You know what I noticed in fantasy football, man?
What?
A trend that has been in every league. I'm in a lot of leagues. Everybody that has Matt Ryan, drafted Matt Ryan, kept him, is not making the playoffs.
Wow.
In all the leagues.
Is that a sign?
It definitely is. You can't ignore this because the guys let your team down if you had him. I have him in one league and he's let me down, but luckily I got Brett Favre in the other league. That means a lot more. So if you drafted Matt Ryan in the 5th or 6th round, I mean, I have to say he's a bust. Even in the 7th round, I mean,
wow,
he's not a top 10 quarterback. And
okay.
What do you think about him? Like for his future, for his career, do you think he'll be better next year?
I mean, he had a sensational rookie year. No one could have expected that. I just think he's going through a sophomore slump, you know, like hit the wall. He's not as there's a lot more expectations put on him. And Michael Turner hasn't been performing as well as he should have. So I think that in the future, though, if Roddy White keeps making plays, running game gets better, I think that
Michael Turner's been doing good. He's not the point here. I mean, Roddy White hasn't been as consistent as last year, and they just got Tony Gonzalez on the team, so I don't see how that could be.
I just think people are, you know, they know what this kid's capable of now, and you know, he can't do the same things that he was used to doing, surprising people his rookie year. But
yeah, at the same time, I do agree with you though, because last year I thought the Falcons wouldn't do anything, wouldn't accomplish anything. He led his team to the playoffs, and that's a big accomplishment as a rookie. So I see him getting better next year, picking up the slack. Okay, so if you're needing a quarterback, if you have Matt Ryan and somehow you make the playoffs this year, I suggest picking up Vince Young as a good backup and Alex Smith. They both seem confident. They're doing a lot better than they did before when they failed.
Yes.
You agree with me there?
Yeah, I think both quarterbacks have done a great job reviving their careers. I mean, they're both fantasy relevant. Alex Smith just got the win last week, so I think the future looks bright for these two guys.
Okay, Clinton Portis is not going to be playing, it looks like. Cartwright, do you think he's going to have a big week or no?
I'm not really a big fan of Cartwright. I don't think he's that consistent, but I mean,
he's good, but I think ESPN predicts him to do good. We don't, so I try not to start him unless you're really desperate. Justin Forsett goes against the Niners. What do you predict?
Well, I like Justin Forsett as a running back. I mean,
he's got talent.
Very talented player. But he's facing a really tough Niners D. I mean, the linebackers have been playing well. Patrick Willis, Manny Lawson. I think they're gonna shut him down. Take a lot of the plays away from the backfield, so I think he's gonna have an average day at best.
In the past 3 weeks, I think he has 4 touchdowns.
Wow.
I mean, last game he had 2 rushing touchdowns against the Rams. But you go, oh, those are the Rams. They're terrible. But he did play against the Vikings. Did okay, managed to get through. So this guy's got a lot of talent. He's not named the starter for some reason. Julius Jones is the starter, but he'll get his carries. I see him maybe squeaking by. So if you really need a good flex spot, a filler for a flex spot, Justin Forsett's pretty good. What about defenses and special teams? In one of my leagues, I plan this out. I go week to week. You know, I don't just have a solid D, which can be a poor investment in the beginning. Like the Steelers, when they lost Polamalu, their defense didn't do too good.
So you got this week?
Well, this week a super sleeper defense is the Bears D. They go up against the Rams.
Oh yeah, that's an easy one right there.
It's an easy pick right there.
Easy pick.
Not guaranteeing they're gonna do the best out of all the defenses, but if you need one, they should be on the waivers still, or free agents. Pick them up.
I think they should have no problem handling the Rams this week.
In the Niners D, I want to just touch on real quick. Their secondary is not looking too good. Defensive line isn't great, and they're really inconsistent in fantasy football. But in week 16, week 17, they face the Lions and the Rams. Wow. So that's a good sleeper pick right there.
Juicy matchups right there.
Also, just want to make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. Get all your basketball news, football news for fantasy football. And check out my article on defenses and special teams if you already haven't. That's all the time we have. Hussein the Brain signing out.